Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Sweat series gameplay today, so you will see some of the best strategies and best rushes too in today's video, so let's hop right into it. Alright, I am starting today's Sweat series video off in an Oban versus Benjamin matchup, and when you see Benjamin, a lot of you guys can probably assume I'm going the strategy of Dartling, Super Monkey, and Village, because we are going that strategy on the map Dino Graveyard, so it should be a pretty fun time here. I've been using this loadout quite a bit recently, as it's one of the best eco strategies in the game right now with all of the recent balance changes and the fact that AFE is so good on this map. This is a pretty good matchup against AFE in my opinion. So yeah, we'll see how this is playing out though. Definitely want to get my man Benjamin round 1. I sent the 262 eco, which is typical for it. And opponent's going Druid here, so opponent's actually not going AFE, which is surprising. I was expecting them to go it, but you know, that doesn't mean they have to bring it. And with the round 1 start, I guess we'll just save up for the powerful darts next. This is the best play, so let's try to do that. They're getting their Druid Leak, so nicely done. Powerful darts and 1 eco boost should be pretty easy to achieve. Perfect. I'm expecting them to go in Druid sub farm here, but we'll have to wait and see. Got our powerful darts up, not a problem. They're sending me space eco as well. That's fine. We'll just continue ecoing with the grouped blues. First banana farm coming out from left hand side will be after this income boost. Wait, there it is. No. Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay. A little bit later. Maybe I could balloon boost them pink balloons? Well, no, there's no reason to balloon boost right now. They haven't got their Druid Leaks in yet. Maybe we balloon boost after we force all the Druid Leaks, if they're leaking more on top of that. But I could just save my balloon boost at the end of the day too. Let's see. They're going to use the brambles right now. Yep. And they get Druid of Wrath up. Yeah, see, utilizing a balloon boost there would have just been completely useless. It's a good thing I held on to it, in all honesty. Let's get faster barrel spin here and switch over to green balloon eco. Okay. Pretty good start. This is definitely a more passive strategy. I know you guys like aggressive gameplay in Sweat series, but I think for this map, if I'm not going to run AFE, which I don't really want to learn the strategy, not very interested in it, this is the best option in my opinion, which is a passive strategy. However, I think this strategy has a pretty good matchup against like almost all the loadouts people run on this map, so I like it. And you can make some really cool defense with this loadout too. There's a lot of kind of interesting rounds with the matchup, so could be a fun one. I'm gonna get the second Dartling down here in a second. Right about here, perfect. Mitigate the leaks. Leaks don't really matter though. It doesn't matter if the opponent has the life count advantage on me when Druid doesn't defend round 40 anyways. And yeah, send the mail balloons. If I send enough, I should be able to force a lightning on their end, but I can't really afford to send that many yellows here. So they're probably fine. Maybe this is when I actually balloon boost. Yeah, that is the time to balloon boost, just to make sure I force that lightning upgrade. Forcing that's important to slow down the opponent's banana farms. And as per usual with Dartling, round 9 region zebras are a threat, so we'll need to be prepped to start saving up for my Hydro Rocket pods in case the opponent gets aggro with those. Let's stay alert here. Round 9, are they going to send me? Let's see. Currently doesn't appear, so just sending spaced whites, which means I'm going to continue ecoing and probably try to get a discount village first before I get the Hydro Rocket pods up. That's going to be the best case scenario. Village can go right here. Discount. And it's 4,300 for the HRP. Pretty cheap. Oh, I'm actually quite a bit off, actually. Yeah, maybe going for the village was not a good play. I need another eco boost here. It's a good thing they didn't rush me, because I might have been in trouble if they did right away. But thankfully they didn't. HRP. Let's force the submergent support on their side. Just one set of camel leads is all you need to do to force it on Druid sub farm. And then I definitely want to force more defense on top of that too. Let's go Monkey Economy my end first though. Prioritize the greed. Okay. Let's try to force something on their end. What's their plan here? We force the triple guns, I'll take it. I'm gonna go for a secondary village farm. And yeah, let's continue ecoing. I'm pretty surprised they did not rush me, in all honesty. Oh, speaking of which, there it is. Am I good against this, or do I need to use a Benjamin ability? I'm gonna use Benjamin ability. Especially with the fact they balloon boosted there. Target the Dartlings at the front, so then they can't really get anything through on the downtime. Yep, we're good. That was pretty well played. Gotta be careful against the re-rush now. If someone sends one rush, it's likely they're gonna re-rush, so I'm just gonna save some money. Where is it? Continue ecoing now. I've already saved enough cash to the point where I might as well just get a Monkey City. You know what I'm saying? And then I continue ecoing after that. Yeah, I think that's fine. And now if they just like randomly all, I have 7.5k of selling power in the Monkey City. I like that positioning quite a bit. The Druid Sub Farm is generally a good matchup for me because there isn't much anti-stall with Druid Sub Farm on this map, and I'm not facing Jericho. Jericho complicates things for eco strategies, obviously, with the steals, with the adjustment and everything. Facing off against Oban is a much easier task for me. As the main weakness to Dartling Village Super Monkey is just if the opponent's aggressive and limits your eco with good anti-stall. That's how the opponent can get an edge on you. With their strategy, neither of those things are really occurring right now. Alright. Some Regen Rainbows being sent my way. Once again, I don't think this one's going to do anything though. It was a smaller rush and I have a little bit more defense on the field. I'm a little bit more prepared when it comes around. Let's actually remove this obstacle though. Getting the discounts for the Dartlings and stuff is just so nice with the village. You get some farms and you get savings on your defense all in one. It's fantastic. Alright, round 19. I think what I'll do this round is send some Zebra Balloons mixed in with the AI. As currently their defensive setup's not strong enough to handle, especially without arm-piercing darts, so I'll force more defense on their end, but I'll also stall the round out more with this rush by making it hard for them to pop the AI quickly. So some Zebra Balloons mixed in. Yep, you can see here, it's still overrunning the armor-piercing darts that they upgraded. That is good. And this round has ended up being pretty long. They actually might go down here. No, they're good, they're good. But we got that round dragged out a very long time, which is exactly what I want. Round 20 Moab should not be a problem either. I'm going to follow the same theory here and just wait to pop it. Get a couple more seconds added to the round length. Perfect. And I do need to be prepared for the tight ceramic and tight lead rushes coming up. Those are rushes that mess up a lot of eco strategies now and can limit eco strategies greed. Thankfully for me, I have some good answers to that with the Plasma Accelerator from the Dartling and the Sun Avatar from the Super Monkey. So probably just get one of those up. Before that occurs though, I think I can honestly go for the 5th tier village. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. And I'll start preparing what my Plasma Accelerator will be right here. ZOMG on my side. Okay, it's fortified as well. Things are about to get real. Laser cannon. Be ready to use my downgrade ability. That's going to come in very in handy for the tight ceramics to just make it a less threatening rush for a while. Use it. Wait, are they rushing? Currently, no, actually. I'm surprised. Let's target this here to pop the purples down. That way a Plasma Accelerator can focus the fortified ZMG there. I like that play. We'll also get Jungle Drums on you. And I think the overall plan is I just get like a Dark Knight later to help me out for cleanup. Dark Knight here under triple discount. Tower boost this. Alright. That was an easy defend. I probably did not need Rocket Storm there. I got a little bit scared. But I feel like we played that pretty well. Even with the grouped ceramics they added to the ZOMG defend, we managed it pretty nicely there. Plasma Accelerator is just great against all of that stuff. I love it. I feel like Dartling Village Super Monkey is really strong. None of the aspects of this loadout were really nerfed in the recent update, and it was pretty strong beforehand. And with everything else getting nerfed besides it, then the strategy kind of grows in power comparatively, if that makes sense. Now, obviously, this is a loadout you don't really want to run on a lot of maps. Dino Graveyard is by far the best map for this loadout, but yeah. Did they just get their autonomics up? Wait a second. I should send them tight ceramics too. Even though I have an eco loadout, doesn't mean I can't rush them. We forced a sub commander and a tower boost, and sub commander's not even enough, bro. Titan ceramics. See what I'm talking about? Like, so many loadouts struggle against that rush, and having a loadout that was already good beforehand, which has an easy answer for that, is just very strong. All right, changing the pace a lot for the second game here. We're going from an easy map with a late game oriented strategy to a hard map with definitely not a late game oriented strategy of Boomerang, Spike Factory, Banana Farm. You can take the strategy late game, and it's probably not going to suck, but on a map like this, the game's probably going to end somewhere in the mid-game rounds, most likely. And we're going against Tack and Quincy as well, so they're not going late game either. Okay, here we go. Boomerang start though, of course, and I want to get BTN down early as well, which I think BTN just go over heat. I did not get BTN down round 1. Wow, the anti-stall was actually very strong. I think it was because of my Boomerang too. I'm pretty sure my Boomerang as well was anti-stalling that. Missing round 1 BTN is very impactful on the game, because that means to buy the camo detection on round 12, I need to spend a lot of money on BTN levels. Now, thankfully, I do have Spike Factory, so maybe I'll just get a really big spike pile in the back and try to avoid buying that BTN level. That could always be a play, but we'll see. Also, they have Ninja. Did you see that? They placed down a Ninja in the back of the map to mitigate their life leaks, which was interesting. I don't really think it matters too much if you leak like 10 lives, but, you know, maybe Justin has other plans. Is it better for me to switch the Boomerang's direction, by the way? Let's see. I feel like I was honestly doing better the other way around. Switch it back. How am I looking at pink balloons? If I could just pop the pink balloon layer down, then I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Yeah, I think this is the best direction. You wouldn't think it's the best direction to have it ricochet around the right, but in this case, just looking at both of them, it seems to be slightly better. I don't know. We'll keep it this way though. We'll keep it. Upgrade the farm twice, and then we'll be getting the ricochet up on round 5 as well. That's the plan. All right, the second farm upgrade is really greedy because, yeah, white balloons are a thing now. Put you on first. Let's bee swarm this. Boomerang on last now. And I need one more eco boost. There's the banana farm now. So it's Tack Ninja Farm as their loadout, which isn't necessarily a bad loadout. I'm just still kind of weirded out by them using the Ninja early though, just to stop a couple leaks. Like, that's something I would never do. Using Ninja early game, just stop a couple leaks when the life count's not going to matter at the end of the game because it's a hard map. You're just limiting your farming by placing and selling that Ninja, you know what I'm saying? You're limiting it. And they're actually going for a second Tack shooter as well. Okay. Yeah, now that I see what's going on here, I just don't think it's that experienced of a player, because their Quincy spot as well isn't really where you want Quincy on this map. Typically, I place him somewhere around here where my Boomerang is, so then Quincy can hit the balloons at the start but also clean up pretty well. So maybe this is a newer player and they're not really quite understanding. That is one kind of problem I see a lot of new players have, is they're too obsessed with keeping their life count at 150 or just maintaining a really healthy life count, where in reality, it really doesn't matter that much. It's better to leak lives in most cases just to get more greed out, especially if you have banana farm loadouts. Leaking lives for greed is really important. That's just one thing you kind of learn with time though. Obviously you don't want to leak down to 0 lives, that's how you lose the game, but yeah. I'm gonna not go for another farm here. I'm just start going for the Spike Factory now. Bigger stacks. All right, and we'll make this into a 202. There's sending me some zebras. We're gonna put this on first targeting for now. Do I need to use a bee swarm here? I probably should. Let's use it now. I was trying to wait as long as possible, but zebra balloons do overrun a ricochet pretty easily, especially on a hard map like this. And I'm getting close to having enough cash for that more glaives. It's actually forced their Ring of Fire up, so I'm assuming they're going for. Oh, balloon boost. They tower boost as well. Okay. Well, I think he's just dead now. He's honestly just dead to that, yeah. Huh. Alright, I guess we'll go next. Alright, third match of today's video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, takes us to the map of Salmon Ladder, where both me and my opponent are probably going the same load of boat Alchemist and Spike Factory. Both brought Bonnie, and are both starting with the boat, so I think that's a fair, you know, assumption of how the game's going to play out. Boat Spike Factory mirror matchups are always fun ones though, so I'm pretty excited for this. And yeah. Now, Bonnie did actually get nerfed in the recent update with the level 3 mass detonation ability getting lower damage than before. So that is one thing that'll be impacting this game. But honestly, I still think Bonnie's probably the best hero for this strategy on this map. You can run Quincy though. Quincy or Cyber Quincy does actually work pretty well with Boat Spike Factory. so it's always an option. You could still also run regular Benjamin too, which I used to run with this strategy all the time. So if you don't want to run Bonnie, both those heroes are still good picks in my opinion. Either way, we're just going to continue max ecoing off the rip, you know what I'm saying? Continue maximizing my economy. We're actually going to do a little bit of a layer on my opponent too. Some blue balloons and some yellows on top. Boat does leak quite a bit early on this map, so trying to force my opponent to leak down a bunch is important. Hot shot here. Perfect. And me and James, my guesses, are just both going to save up for our cannon ship as always. Well, actually, no, let's upgrade Bonnie a little bit first before I go for cannon ship. Let's try to get a little bit of Bonnie greed in here. Very greedy boy, but they call me a greedy boy, you know? That's my name. I think I will balloon boost at them. Cause even more leakage. We force the bombs away ability as well. I'll take that. Let's use it on my end too. Did they tower boost? Oh no, they balloon boosted at me. Okay, that's fine. Cannon ship on my end. We'll take that. That was a pretty good start. Look at the life advantage I have. That's what we like to see. Also, sending group greens, that's a bad decision. You want to send space deco with Bonnie upgrades. Group deco is not good with Bonnie early game. Unless your group deco is deliberately to also force defense, but in this case against a cannon ship, group greens, group yellows aren't going to force any defense. Better just to send spaced balloons and upgrade Bonnie in the meantime. Perfect. Okay, boat is actually starting to miss. I think last targeting I have deemed as the best targeting for the cannon ship on this map through my trial and error. James actually ended up going for a second boat to add some defense, which is not necessarily a bad idea. I think I'll just leave it as one cannon ship for now and just tank some leaks in the meantime. If they balloon boost or something at me, I always have that Bonnie minecart explosion available too, so I'll keep that in mind. And maybe after like this Bonnie upgrade, I'll get a Spike Factory in the back too. I think it's a fine play. Spike Factory in the back. Spike Factory is always a good upgrade. Good tower. The Spike Storm did get nerfed in the recent update, where it's a little bit more expensive, but in all honesty, that doesn't impact the strategy in a crazy amount or anything. I don't think it does, at least. Let's explode. We're good. Upgrade Bonnie again. We're at what? $220 minecarts right now, which is really good. I'm going to move the camera down slightly so you can see the Bonnie statistics. Well, now you can't... where's the best camera spot here? What if I move it here? You can't see how much it costs to upgrade her is my concern. Put you on smart targeting. I'll just keep it at the top. That's the best spot for it. Alchemist right here. We'll keep the alchemist on strong. Upgrade it a little bit. Perfect. Maybe upgrade Bonnie one more time. 260 Bonnie equals pretty solid. That's what I'm at right now. And I do want to force an Alch buff on their end, just for a boat. Pretty cheap upgrade, but it's always good to force, so let's send a little bit of a rush. There we go, forced the Alch buff. And we forced a Bonnie minecart explosion too, I think. So, that's really good value out of just a small white balloon rush. Alright, they're sending me a little bit of rush as well. We're gonna do the exact same thing. I did not use the Bonnie minecart explosion though, so I'll take that. And with them using that explosion on round 11, definitely don't have it available round 13, which leads me to believe re-rush could be a good option. Try to force a tower boost on their end. Okay, force tower boost. And forcing a tower boost leads me to believe another rush is a good option, which can force a monkey pirates. Forcing that monkey pirates early can really slow down my opponent's farming. So let's try that. There we go, forced it, perfect. We love that. Now I think I'm in a really good position after that sequence of rushes. Let's get rubber gold on my end. In case they want to rush me, now they're going to have to feed me money in the process. And I will get the Spike Factory back in the back. Yes, sir. Okay. Everything's going great. Bigger stacks. We'll bottom crosspath this as well with smart targeting. And just continue ecoing. Now, what other rushes do I need to keep in mind in this matchup? One of them for sure is tight ceramics. Tight ceramics are a new send. They're very cheap. They can be very effective. The only downside of them in this matchup is Rubber Gold can actually make a lot of money off Tight Ceramics. It really depends. I think if the opponent pre-buys a Spiked Mines or not on there. And if they pre-buy Spiked Mines and have a good Spiked Mines pile, I'm probably not going to mess with Tight Ceramics. But if they don't have a Spike pile on the back, then, you know, Tight Ceramics could be a pretty good rush because it can force a lot of defense with them. On my end, I think I will pre-buy the Spiked Mines in preparation for the Tight Ceramic Sends. That'll be part of my plan defensively. Round 18. Are they going to send me any fortified Moabs? Let's see. Right now, it doesn't appear, so I'm going to upgrade Bonnie again. 500 Bonnie Eco, 1350 regular Eco. It's definitely pretty good pace. I like that. I'll do maybe one more Bonnie upgrade. Okay, let's get Camo Protection on the boat. We actually forced them to send me quite a bit of Camo Bloons just to get that Crow's Nest out of me, which is a very cheap upgrade. That's the reason why I, for one, don't really send Camo Rushes to force the Crow's Nest upgrade, since Camo Rushes are expensive. It's a cheap upgrade. Most of the time, you'll never get value on it, especially when they've got a Spike Factory in the back and Bonnie that pops Camo Bloons. You can't just like force it with only one set of camos. I just don't think it's worth to send them, but that's me. Either way, we're gonna start putting a little bit of the Spike Pile in the back in preparation for Beast Defense, because that'll be coming soon. Deadly Spikes here. Perfect. And I want to get a second Deadly Spikes on my end as well. Deadly Spikes are the way to pop the Beast. The optimal way. Alright, send out the Beast. We're good. Not even close to dying there. Not even close, not even close. I didn't leak a single life there, guys. That is fake news that I leaked lives against that. Fake news. 700 Bond Eco, that's great. I shouldn't have as much complications against future beasts because now I'll have a pretty much full Deadly Spikes pile, but it's just that first one that can be a little bit scary, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Oh wait, why am I sitting Black Bloon Eco? Okay, that is really dumb. I probably just gave my opponent so much extra Rubber Gold money for no reason. I did not notice I was holding down the wrong Eco Bloon button. Alrighty. Well then. That's something. Let's send Tight Ceramics. In a second. I think I'm sending 2 sets. Maybe even more than 2 sets. Maybe 3 sets. What's their plan here? They tower boost. They explode. And Deadly Spikes in the back, it's overrun. Yeah, that's the problem with this loadout. If you don't get a Spiked Mines pile like early, you probably need to get like aircraft carriers or troll transformations or something to defend the Tight Ceramic Rush. Even if it's only a couple sets, you definitely need to buy defense there if you're the opponent. Alright, 4th match of today's video, guys, takes us to the map Cobra Command, where we are revisiting one of my favorite loadouts from a past Sweat Series video, which is Wizard Ninja Farm. Yes, Wizard Ninja Farm Mehalic. Gotta give this strategy the respect it deserves. Here we go. I'm gonna start with the Wizard right here, and then get Mehalic down round 1, of course. Opponent started with the bomb, and they brought BT, and so they're going something a lot more typical for what you see on this map. Probably Bomb Spike Factory Farm or Dartling Bomb Farm, one of those 2 loadouts is my guess. Both of those being very good options here, so should be a fun matchup, is all I'm saying. We'll keep the Fireball in last targeting, and probably get second Wizard right here as well. Just a guided magic for now. Also keep Mehalic last, I kind of like. Well, maybe Mehalic strong. I'm not sure. Let's go Arcane Blast. And hopefully with that setup, I can just save up for the farm next. Nice part about the Wizard is the top path Wizard does ignore obstacles. So this little filing cabinet. This isn't a filing cabinet. What is this? An air conditioner? I have no idea what these are actually. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. But either way, it's not gonna block my Wizard. That's the nice part about it. So, yeah. Love that. Got our farm down. Perfect, they got the cluster bomb up, so nicely done to Red Pints. We will start upgrading that farm as early as possible. Let's get increased production on this bad boy. Nice. Send them some pink balloons. Maybe strong on you for now. We'll keep it on first. We'll keep it on first. Strong on Mehalic, last on the Fireball. This is pretty good targeting. Bloody Soil. Perfect. And the Wizard sells for 385, which means I need how much on hand? 800, give or take. Yeah, so we should go forward that pretty soon. I don't think I can upgrade the farm again, though. Upgrading the farm again would be way too greedy. First on you. So you. Upgrade this. And that's a pretty solid start. Let's go. Now we upgrade the farm again. Perfect. Now, next thing I need to do... Ideally, I'd want to force the... What's it called? 203 cluster bomb. But to do that, if I just balloon boost at them, then it's going to force a bee swarm ability, not the 203 cluster bomb. If I just button press at them, it's going to force one of the two. So I need to balloon boost, wait for the level 3 to die out, and then button press to force it. You know what I'm saying? Or the other way around. And doing 2 of those things just to force 1 upgrade for 650 is probably not worth, so maybe I'll just let them chill with the 103 cluster bomb for now. I think that's also a fine option. Just let our man chill. Now, obviously on my end, I'm going to need more defense come round 8 because round 8 has the Space Purple Bloons in, which the wizard does struggle against. Also, let's move the camera. I am blocking one of their banana farms there. That's totally fine. All we need for Space Purples, though, is probably just a 202 ninja. I think right about here is the placement. I'll have it. I can honestly go for a second farm before I get the ninja up. Be really greedy with it. They aren't sending me Space Purples off the rip anyways. There they are. Let's use it now. Perfect. 202. And we're good. Alright. Upgrade the second farm. Got great greed. Opponents got great greed as well. I mean, those farms are quite scary to look at. It worries me a little bit. Send them Space Zebras. There's a Spike Factor coming out in the back, so it is Bomb Spike Factory Farm. We forced the 103 Cluster Bomb. I think it will be somewhat, what's the word? Offensive in this matchup. Like, rush my opponent quite a bit. That'll be part of my plan. Maybe like round 13, though. Alright, let's get Flash Bomb here on my end. Intense Magic on this as well. We're good against that rush. I definitely want to force them to get BT and Camo Detection on the next round. That's always a good force. Even if they spend that much, quite a bit of money on the rush. We'll send Camo Leads. 2, 3, 4. 4 sets of them. That should force it. There it is. Man, I actually probably could have forced it with less sets. If I sent 1 less set, I would have a bank right now. The things to think about. What's their plan here? They B-Swarm. Okay. Honestly, that was probably an expensive way to force a B-Swarm. I don't really know what I was doing with that rush. Send Space Ceramics now. I don't know why I like just didn't send rushes of Space Ceramics like I normally do. Because like just 2 Space Ceramic rushes are typically how I force the 203 Cluster Bomb out anyways. Actually, we forced a tower boost there. Oh. Wait a second, guys. Wait a second. No tower boost or B-Storm ability available on round 16. Which means the grouped Ceramic Send can now be a threat to the opponent. And I think I will bite on it. Oh, wait, no, they got it back. How did they get that back? Man, and if I committed a little bit more to that rush too, it would have actually done good damage. Now I'm not in a great position. I honestly thought since they used that round 13, they wouldn't have it back in time. But I guess maybe they used it so early in round 13. I thought the B-Swarm had a longer cooldown than that. Dang it, bro. Okay. Well then, I don't like my positioning now. I kind of wasted a lot of money on rushes and didn't get all the defense I wanted out of it. I did get a tower boost out of them, so I mean, that's something. But yeah. 100% could have played that more optimally. We'll continue going for now, though. Game's not over, I just don't really like my positioning after it. We'll tower boost this. The tower boost should be enough to defend. I don't think I need to use a totem. We'll save totem for re-rushes. And now I have a Zeely level 8 as well, so Zeely does more mob class damage, which is great. Are they... Okay, totem. Okay, that actually got kind of close, I'm not gonna lie, we're good though. Zeely didn't really pop those down as fast as I thought she would, like pop the fortified mob layers down. Smudge Cut Zeely definitely would have shredded the fortified mob layers because Smudge Cut Zeely has extra damage, especially with the totem, but it's still better to go regular Zelia just because regular Zelia gives additional buffs to the wizard. That wasn't awful anyways. It's not like I spent a ton of extra money on defense to clean those up. Just got a little bit scary. Alright. Here we go. We're getting into the nitty-gritty rounds here. The rounds where things get really important. Tight rush is coming up. Monkeynomics greeting coming up. A lot of things. Alright, BFB being sent. Let's get I'm a Flown here. It's fortified as well. So I think Sticky Bomb is definitely the play. Sell you. Sticky Bomb. Okay, we're good. Not even close. I guess that was close. Never mind. Man, I did not want a tower boost against that. I guess I got the Necromancer too late, and probably the Necromancer in a bad location as well. I should have had it farther back, but I don't know. Alright, last match of today's video, guys, takes us against Gameplays, who's got a 15 win streak, so I've got to end that. Here we go. And yeah, I'm going the strategy of Dart, Mortar, and Banana Farm. A very good loadout for this map. Very fun one, too. We're both going to start with our Trip Darts, my guess is. So let's start with Trip Dart up here. They're going Quincy, I'm going Adora, which honestly Quincy might be better. I think it was Cyber Quincy as well, just not regular Quincy. I'm not entirely sure. But a lot of people do like to go Adora with Dart Monkey loadouts too, so that's why I decided on this. It's a little bit more OG. And we're going to Adora down round 1, right here. Perfect. A little bit of leaks here, but that's totally fine. And now I'll just continue my eco. As per usual here. Bloon bot as well. And we'll upgrade sharp shots on the Dart Monkey too. Against the green balloons. Everything's going fine. Okay, so I'm assuming we're both going the same exact load, just with different hero picks. Which will make for an interesting match. Cyber Quincy's got the advantage in the fact that you have the level 10 ability, which is really good. Let's also go Razor Sharp Shots. The level 10 ability, which is really good, can insta-kill a lot of tight rushes. And then I think Adora is better in the fact that the sacrifices, which can be great to speed up this attack speed for things, and the level 3 ability of Adora lasts longer than Cyber Quincy's level 3, which could be more useful in some cases too. I don't know though. Bowl of Light can also be pretty good in some cases as well. Can't forget about the Bowl of Light. Space Pink Balloons coming in for both of us. They're ahead on their upgrades, which makes sense because Quincy's a cheaper hero than Adora, so opponent's gonna have a little bit better greed there. Let's get my second dart right here. This is going to be a crossbow. Adora level 3 ability. I'm gonna tower boost this. Okay, we actually still cannot afford the crossbow yet. We're good. Opponent's down to 30. Yeah, so I tower boosted, they did tower boost, but they're down a lot of lives because of that. In all honesty, I'm kind of fine being down a tower boost with this life count advantage, because on a map like this, you don't really want to be low on lives a lot of the time. That's very dangerous, being a low life count. 7 lives, okay. Very, very dangerous. Here we go. Things are gonna get interesting. Do I want to send round 7 yellows? I'm kind of contemplating it. We'll do it. Force Rapid Shot. After Rapid Shot dies off, I'll send more to force a Spike Pullet. They're sending me. They didn't send me very many. Force a tower boost. Alright. Second banana farm on my end. Force a Spike Pullet. I did not need a balloon boost that, by the way. That was definitely kind of not good balloon boost, but it's fine. Now we're tied in tower boost, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Having someone low in lives, they've got to like overreact to a lot of pressure. Because can't let any balloons through. You can't get too low on lives, it's too dangerous. Round 9. Everything's going according to plan here. There's the mortar coming out. Alright, I'm gonna get my mortar down as well. Everything's fine there. Round 10. Barney stuff. Okay. We're good against that. They got their signal flare up as well. Let's get mine up. Perfect. This is where things get interesting. They got their Juggernaut on there in 2. I might just go for a bank next. If they don't pressure me too much. If they pressure me, probably go for a Shell Shock. Okay, I'm good against that rush. Definitely expecting a re-rush. Okay, we're good against all of that. And then this round, I should be able to afford my bank. That's the plan. Let's get it up right now. Perfect. They got their plantation up, nicely done. So plantation versus bank. They have more eco than me, though, because they sent me those rushes. I think I'm in a good position, though. I like where I'm at. I do like it. I should be fine against those ceramics, yeah. Not that big of a rush. I held my breath there, didn't tower boost, and I paid off for it, so happy with how that played out. I definitely like my positioning more than theirs, I'll say that much. Right now. 800 eco. Low-key expecting a mob rush. There it is. I'm gonna tower boost this. Okay. Second mob. Collect you. I don't like collecting that there, but I needed to. I was like 500 hours off, which actually really sucks. Fortified Moab. Collect again. Adore level 3 ability. Let's sacrifice this in a second. First. We're good. I have tower boost back now. I think I'm fine against this. Honestly, very clean defense. I played that extremely well. Unfortunately, I had to cash out my bank. But with the amount of fortified mobs my opponent sent me, like, that was definitely warranted. Bloon boost. Okay, force tower boost on their end too. They actually might die to ceramics. They're dead. Let's go. What a game, bro. What a game. Adore on top. I do think Adore is probably just better than Quincy with that load on that map, but maybe that's just me.